All right. We're back in the Book of Enoch, chapter 4, the seven seals of the group ovum. And I just realized this word here, ovum, boom, boom. It almost is like the sound you make for the car engine, right? Ovum. And it's really descriptive of when you say car. This is just the way my mind thinks. I'm going to share this with y'all. Like this word, ovum, it means egg. And look at the letters. O is like the center where everything comes from, and boom is the sound that the car makes. And so to me, this word is accurate to describe our origins, or origins, get it? And then boom, boom is the car, like our carcass. So the group ovum means the group egg, and we all have our own individual ovums. And when we break out of those seven ovums, then we can see clearly, it says, to open the seven seals of the group ovum, which is, I think it's going to explain that as we go. So here we go. But first you will know your own world. Behold, you opened the seven seals of your own ovum. Now open the seven seals of your group ovum, which is that of mankind. For lo, in the manner that each man and each woman are within an individual ovum of light with seven seals, likewise is the group. Yea, mankind is within a group ovum, and that ovum is likewise of seven seals. Then Janah stretched forth her left arm, and in her left hand was a book titled the Book of Life, and it was sealed closed by seven seals. Lo, when Janah put forth the book, 14 angels appeared and encircled us, and one of them asked, who is worthy to open the Book of Life? Who is worthy to open the seven seals? No being came forth to take the book, and I perceived that the question was meant for me. The angel looked deeply into my eyes again. He spoke, you, Enoch, are worthy to open the seven seals of the group ovum, for you opened your own seals, and only those who open the seals of the individual ovum can see clearly to open the seals of the group ovum. I bowed in humility before the angel, and I accepted the book. Then I opened the first seal. All right. Now I wanted to just take one little break right here for 1 second and show you guys a couple of other things about Enoch. I want to go right quick. Let me see if I could do this. Hopefully you guys will be able to see this, because going screen to screen is not my specialty yet. But, oh wait, no. Let's see. What I'm going to try to do is show you guys in King James Version where it says Enoch walked with God. This is Genesis, chapter 5 of KJV. So we know, if you're not familiar with Enoch, this is his story in the King James Version. Jared lived 162 years and he begat Enoch. All right, and then Enoch lived 65 years and begat Methuselah. Enoch walked with God after he begat Methuselah 300 years and begat sons and daughters. All the days of Enoch were 365 years, and Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. All right, so and that's basically the last thing it says about Enoch in King James Version. All righty. And then, except for I think in the book of Jude, it mentions him. And then you have here this is the other book of Enoch. It's apocalyptic religious text ascribed by tradition to the patriarch Enoch, who was the great grandfather of Noah. And they found this Book of Enoch in Ethiopia. There's an Ethiopian book, and there's Dead Sea Scrolls. They found the Enoch one. I haven't read the Ethiopian one, but I've read the Dead Sea Scrolls one. I was reading on it yesterday and never could stop because it's been so long since I read it that I wanted to refresh myself with it so I could make some comments on it. But this is it. Enoch is like in the book that they found in the Dead Sea and in Ethiopian Enoch. Enoch is just describing like all these visions, and he went to the ends. Where am I at here? I'm all the way at 57. So I'm going to go back. So these are like prophecies, like parable prophecies, where it's like real tough to follow. But this is the Book of Enoch. So see, and these three holy ones brought me and set me forth on the earth in front of the door of my house and said to me, tell everything to your son Methuselah and show all your children that no flesh is righteous before the Lord, for he created them. For 1 year you will live with your children until you have regained your strength, so that you may teach your children and write these things down for them and testify to all your children. And in the 2nd year we will take you from amongst them. All right. So in that Book of Enoch, it explains that Enoch was taken by God as well. Now we're going back to what we were reading from the Megillah real quick. I really hope that these screens are up for you guys, but I'm gonna keep going. So now in the Megillah, Enoch, the Book of Enoch in the Holy Megillah, the Nasarean Bible, Enoch has opened up the 7 seals. And that's what this is describing. And once he opened them up, he met with the dove. And the dove was Jannah. And so now we're reading about him being able to take the little book. So let's go back. All right. So I bowed in humility before the angel. This is Enoch talking. And I accepted the book. Then I opened the first seal and was shown a vision of the dawn of this world. Lo, I beheld 2 angels in the sky of this new world. One, the angel of power, the other, the angel of sun. And they began to dance with each other in the sky above the earth. And from the motion of their dance, they made a gift for mankind. Yea, they gave to mankind the gift of sunlight for power. And I beheld a possible blessed future where the children of earth danced in the light of the sun. And lo, they used sunlight to power their civilization in diverse ways. Freely the sun gave sunlight, and freely was the power of the sun shared amongst the dancing children of earth. Yea, the energy of the sun did power the civilizations, and the civilizations were centered on the sun, and the people communed with the sun and knew that within the physical sun was the spiritual sun. And even as the civilization was powered by the energy of the physical sun, the light bodies of the people were powered by the energy of the spiritual sun, and the people were enlightened and by the encoded wisdom in the rays of the spiritual sun, which are hidden within the glorious beams of light from the physical sun. Yea, this blessed possible future was civilization powered by the sun, and the children of the earth danced in light and lived without power struggles beneath the golden orb of light. But behold, I saw that the present path of mankind was not the blessed path unto the blessed future, but a dark path of false powers. And then I was shown a vision of the future to which this present path will lead. Lo, mankind took the power of the sun and made with it false suns. Yea, they made many false suns, some to explode and kill, others to make warm and light. Behold, those of false power who created the false suns claimed ownership of the heat and light of the false suns and made the common people pay for the heat and light. Yea, and they used the exploding suns which were the false sons, made to be weapons. Sounds like guns, right? To enslave the people of the world in joyless toil, and to ensnare all the nations in their spidery web of deceit. And with their false power, the rich became richer, yea, and the poor became poorer. And the rich of the false powers built castles for storing money and caused the oppressed people to store their money in those castles. For in this way, the oppressors could use the money of them they oppressed to make themselves more money, so as to strengthen their powers over the oppressed. And the money was at first gemstones and precious metals, but then became naught by worthless paper. Became naught but worthless paper, and the paper symbolized certain values and was given to the oppressed as wages for their toil. But this system was unjust, for the value assigned to the work of the oppressor was enough to feed 10,000 children. But the value assigned to the work of the oppressed was barely enough to feed a family, and often not even that. Then, as the false powers of the oppressor grew even greater, the money was no longer paper, but was enslaved light. Yea, the enslaved light was encoded with symbols of the oppressor. And in order to buy or sell, the oppressed had to take the code of the oppressor and attach it to their own name. Lo, the hidden powers behind the false powers had long planned for this day. Yea, they had long desired to increase their control over the exchange of wealth, for only then, they believed, would their power over the people be absolute. All right, I'm going to stop there because it's probably 10 minutes, because here he is. Then I opened the second seal. So we just did the first seal. And I'm just going to reiterate that this is the Book of Enoch from the Holy Megillah, Nasarean Bible of the Essene way, where Enoch is opening the 7 seals. Stay with me, guys. This gets good. After he opens up the 7 seals of the group ovum, then there's a whole nother prophecy of the harvest, and there's more even in here. I'm not recalling everything, but it's really good. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned we're still in chapter 4, but we're going on the second seal. All right.